What's going on YouTube? This is Ramon back with Ramon Talks, and in today's video we're gonna do a topic. This one kind of been requested. This more so through men here, but it's gonna help women out. Before I even get into this, just want to state that I'm not trying to be male-centered and attack y'all. I'm just gonna give y'all some insight so y'all can understand, because a lot of women move kind of selfish in the topic that I'm about to address. And if y'all can learn to act better, you'll end up in a better situation. So Ramon back with Ramon Talks. So today's topic is going to be the fact that men have feelings too. The problem with today's time in the world is society makes it to where it's not comfortable, or society makes it to where it's not normal for a man to show his vulnerable side, his vulnerability. And a lot of women will yell out that's what they want, but then when they get it, they don't know how to handle it. A lot of women make you feel played when you express yourself. When you show a softer side, so men try to stay so tough and we just go deal with our problems on our own. But the thing is, if you're my wife, if you're my girlfriend, anything of that nature, if I gotta handle myself on my own, then what do I need you for? So you have different levels of men, but for us strongest men, when we open up, because I'm not big on communicating my emotions. When you can get me to communicate my emotions and tell you about my past and the things that make me feel and felt the way that I felt about a lot of stuff, that's how you know you kind of made it somewhere with me. But when a man is going through something and he opens up to you, it don't matter how important it is to you, it's important to him. And a lot of times, we as men, we deal with a whole lot of stress, a whole lot of different things, and our woman is supposed to be our queen, whatever level she is to us. If he choose you and you're the woman that he decides to open up to, and y'all have that social status of either girlfriend or wife, it's your job to make him feel comfortable. Because what I can say is it's a lot that happens when you don't make a man feel comfortable when he finally opens up. It's really bad when you shut a man down. Some of the things that I'm gonna say is not the best judgment call from men, but I've been there. And I understand it. I'm not saying it's right, but here's a few things that have happened. So when a man comes to you and he's expressing how he feel, he's sad about this, upset about this, or whatever, but he's being vulnerable, he's being softer, showing you that softer side of him. If you make him feel weak, make him feel played, if you rush him off, I don't want to hear all that, or you just show anything but concern and support and loving and care, he'll lose love for you. Unconsciously, he'll start falling out of love. I do you one better. That can run him into the arms of another lady. You mess around and be the simple as a place, run into a chick and just have good conversation with her, and being able to communicate back and forth good like that can spark an interest in his mind, especially when he's not getting what he's supposed to be getting at home. And a lot of time, that's how cheating start. Now, don't get me wrong, you got the doggish guys, and some of them just dogs, and that's what they do, they just cheat. But in a lot of cases, you can't force a man up the street. Does not mean it's right or correct, or I'm not agreeing with it. I'm just telling you, human nature, that's how that goes. So when a man opens up to you, it is very important. I can't tell you how many times I tried to express myself, or I even wanted to cry. You know what I'm saying? We have feelings and emotions. The same way men mentally abuse women and tear them down and tell them certain things that destroys them and just makes them all kind of thing. It's the same thing with us. You can tell us certain things that'll hurt our pride. You can tell us certain things that will never look at you the same. We still may hang around, but we're not there like we used to be anymore. And somebody asked me about whether men check out mentally first or physically first. I think I start checking out mentally. Mentally I start kind of falling back. Physically, I'm a man, so I'm going to still continue to love you and do what I'm supposed to do as a man. But mentally, I'll start checking out. And that type of neglection will make a man start checking out like we have emotions. And then the thing is, y'all may know what type of job we work, but you don't know to the extent what we're dealing with. And just because we come home, I call it poker face. I could have had the most roughest a day, but my grandfather always taught me to not bring work home. So what I do is I'll just have, I'll poker face it, come home and keep it happy. But I could be, can't tell you how many times I done wanted to quit my good career, my good job, you know what I'm saying, and just say everything, everything and everybody, just life gets hard. Gets hard for women. I know. You know what I'm saying? They got some real strong women out here going through some hard times, and I get that. But I'm just trying to give you ladies insight, because the strongest and most independent of women make this simple mistake. Well, I don't know if I want to call it simple, but they make this mistake. And for the ladies that's wondering why they may still be single or why they can't keep a guy, see, remember this. You can always get a guy. But just because you can get a guy, have sex with him and see if he's still talking the same, acting the same, and doing the same things, and pay attention every time y'all hook up. If it's sex, then it's sex. And so, I used to have an ex that used to try to make me feel like she was on because everybody wanted her. Everybody wanted to sleep with you. It's a difference. How many guys actually trying to keep you around? How many guys actually trying to be your man? So I say that to say this. If you want to be kept, it's a lot of things that you got to do. And like I say, don't get me wrong. It's a lot of things men got to do as well, but I'm going to just keep saying I'm trying to teach y'all and let y'all know, because, man, I done went through the mental abuse, the physical abuse. Like, they got women that put their hands on you just like men put their hands on women. I done had a couple physical girls, like a couple girls I done had to protect my face. And, hey, man, I done been, cut up and all kind of, I done been through some things. And people will probably say, well, what did you do to make those women act like that? It's not always on the man. Some women have been through certain traumas that make them abusive or make them hard and tough like that, and they don't know no other way to get off their frustrations but physical abuse. And I've been through the mental abuse and the physical abuse with dealing with women. So with that being said, it'll harden you. It'll make you not be soft. So if I open up to you about something, you tread lightly. I need you to be what I need you to be. You know what I'm saying? We men get just as vulnerable, just as soft as women do, but it's not normal for a man to do that. And a lot of chicks will look down on you. I done had chicks try to play and say I'm soft and I'm this and that. You cannot do that to a man. You cannot do that to a man. Women, ladies, y'all very strong when it comes to a lot of emotional stuff. I'm not saying men not, but y'all can handle certain things. And I'm not saying we can't handle certain things, but certain things, when it hit a man, when it touch a man, that stuff hit deep and hard. Like how they say pause, but it hits deep. It certain stuff men never come back from. We never come back from. I still can remember to this day certain things told to me. I had an ex trying to tell me how this guy was better than me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the one loving, caring, taking care of her, clothing her, doing all these different things, that she tried to make me feel down. She put me down. That hurt my feelings. See, as I got older back then, I ain't used to say you hurt my feelings and none of that. I used to just argue. I'd yell and fuss and all that goofy stuff, all that kid stuff. But now as a grown man, hey, I don't care. If you hurt my feelings, I'm gonna let you know, hey, that hurt me. Because if I'm trying to be with you, I need you to understand the do's and the don'ts. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Because if you do me like that, like I say, unconsciously, I'm gonna fall out of love. And it's a lot for you that I was doing. I'm not gonna do. Like I said, a man I hang around. Y'all might got kids, y'all may be married, whatever the hold is, a man to hang around, and then I'll do you one even better. I'm the type of man that loves very hard. So it's very hard for me to fall out of that love. You can lose percentages from me, based off what you do. And I will slow up our progression. I might have was ready to get engaged with you, but you done certain things, neglected me in certain ways, and now, forget that, I'm pulling back. So, ladies, y'all can stop y'all progression with men. You mess around and get with a guy and be wondering why you been with him for so long, but he never proposed, or he never did this, or he never did that. Some guys have commitment issues, and there's a bunch of other reasons, but you could be the reason. Think about that. Don't no man want to be beat on. Don't no man want to be called. It just was in all that stuff. Don't no man want to be called out his name. Don't no man want to be challenged. That's the biggest thing. A lot of women nowadays, as I was saying previously, don't be having the same respect for men, so they'll challenge you. You know, they try to handle you like you know what I'm saying? Like you know, and that's not cool. All that affects our emotions and the way that we feel towards you. We will still try to be a good man towards you if we are good men. We will try, but it is hard to be a good man to a woman that's constantly tearing you down. It's hard being a good man to a woman that's, you know, constantly playing with your emotions and, you know, abusing you. So that's the biggest thing, you know, ladies. If you are that type of woman, change yourself. Listen to a man. That's the biggest thing. Like, I always like to crack this joke. My favorite joke to say about a woman, if she want to keep a man and get a man, learn to shut the f up and you'll be good. That's a joke I like to crack. It's a joke, but it's kind of the truth. For the right man, just hush. You know what I'm saying? But when your man is complaining to you about what you've done that's affecting him, that's him showing his emotions. That's him expressing how he feels. Listen to that. Don't never get too comfortable to where we done been together 3 years, 2 years, 5, 6, 7 years. We got a couple of kids and think a man will never leave you. It'll be 30 years down the road. I know people that have been married 15, 16 years and still, I had enough. So don't never get too comfortable and think that your time won't come to where it's over. I done had a couple of exes tell me, you ain't going nowhere, because I kept forgiving, kept, you know, trying to love, kept trying to change them, kept this, kept that. We men grow tired just like women do. Like I say, you know, before this is all over, y'all will understand men and women, we really the same. We really the same. We really not that different. You know, we really the same. We all kind of do the same stuff. It's just some are better than others and others are better than, you know what I'm saying? So like that. But, you know, it's very important, man. You got to tread lightly with a man's feelings and emotions. Realize that. Realize that. And it's a lot of things that y'all do that affect our feelings that y'all don't know affect our feelings, like respect. If a man say don't pass by my house uninvited just because you his girl or he on you or whatever, doesn't mean you can do that type of stuff. That is disrespect. And like, I'm a man of respect. I almost prefer respect over love. You know what I'm saying? Like, by you disrespecting me, that's affecting me emotionally. That's like, damn, she ain't got no respect. I don't like that. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men don't like that. We don't want to be disrespected. And by being disrespected, we will dump you. Now, and there are a lot of disrespectful men out here. So, but the thing is, it don't mean, don't play tit for tat. Don't disrespect him because he disrespected you. If you feel disrespected, leave the situation. Like if it's, you know, depending on how deep the disrespect is or you feel like there's no improvement. But that's the biggest thing, ladies. You know, if he's meant to be respected, like if this is a good man, because y'all know the difference in good mans and bullshit men. When y'all get mad, y'all try to make us seem like we ain't, but at the end of the day, y'all know a good man versus a bad one. So when you got you a good one, respect him. I always say respect the man, period, because you don't want to get into no physical abuse. And some guys will take that step a lot further and, you know, just be safe. But definitely respect men. Stop, you know, you got to remember, the less scars you give, the better. Now that's both male and female. In relationships, we gotta try to stop scarring each other, because eventually you can't love a person. You will hang around and try to keep holding on and try to keep holding on and you will fall so deeply out of love that you'll just be around. You'll just be around. It's like, I don't even care about this person no more, like at all. Where certain things will affect you, where you feeling like Chris Brown, who's getting all of my love and all this, where you was feeling those ways, all this, you won't even care no more, but you'll still be around. You'll still be around. A lot of times people hang in relationships till it's just till like nothing left. And that's the toxic part. You know, that's why I always preach letting go when it's time to let go. It's like, I forget this chick name off of Instagram, but after a while, signs that you know that you're messing with your man's emotions and he getting ready to check out. When a man have those long conversations with you, that's him still caring. He still care. When he's trying to correct you and he's trying to talk to you and straighten you out, he still care. You see, when you tick him off or you hurt his feelings or you mess with him emotionally in a way that's not fair or any of that, he ain't gonna have too much to say. He gonna give you one sentence. maybe even one word. At that point, get nervous. So a couple things could be going on. Could be somebody else. He may just be about to check out. It's a few things, but it's not a good sign. And if you want to progress, if you're boyfriend, girlfriend trying to become married, you better do something. If you're husband and wife, you better do something, because something's about to change. And when things start changing, you'll see. Whether it's another woman, you'll be able to see. And ain't nothing worse than being left for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So, just keep that in mind. Men have feelings. I watch women that get mad and you're a deadbeat, you this, you that, and they just say things because they're mad, trying to tear you down. I'm trying to tell you, ladies, stop doing that. Men do that too. Like I said, I done said some hurtful stuff in the midst of anger. But today's video isn't about what men do. But I'm just letting y'all know, I know how wrong men be. Like, man. But I'm just giving y'all insight to help y'all out. Like I said in my previous video, finding your person, you have to become, what you want to be. Yeah, just keep the respect. Keep the respect. Communicate well better. Let's see. During arguments, as I was saying previously, like, listen to him and then get your point across. Like communication needs to be better. And even if he tick you off, even if he hurt your feelings, you still need to try to reserve how you attack back. Men need to do the same, definitely. We can't just attack y'all and just, pounce on y'all. It needs to be 50 like y'all both. But all I'm saying, ladies, is just remember, if y'all don't remember anything, just remember that men do have feelings. You got to be careful what you say to them. You got to be careful what you do to them. The same way we try to be gentle, keyword try, we're not always the best, but we try to be gentle. I know not to call a woman a, you know what I'm saying, the B word. I know not to say that. So if I say that, it's like, damn, then you done really pushed me to a point. So with that being said, y'all know certain words not to call us. You can't call us PU, you can't call us just in the same, demasculating. You can't demasculate us. All that, and you will fail. Remember this, just because he's still around, it does not mean you're in the clear. You just ain't done enough to run him off. But you have lost some points. And when you play with a man's emotions, it's hard to get them points back. After a while, we don't want to keep hearing sorry. After a while, we don't want to keep just all that additional. We don't want to keep with all the extra stuff. All that I'm sorry, I'm going to do better. After a while, it don't mean nothing. You just running your mouth at this point. And what I find, and I've seen a lot of times, women will apologize and they'll end up cutting you worse each time. And like I say, men do the same stuff. I'm going to keep defending because I don't want y'all to feel like I'm attacking y'all. I hope that y'all listen to this video and not feel attacked, but use this as a tactic to become a better woman for the position that you want to be in. If you want to be a girlfriend, if you want to be some man's wife, y'all gonna have to listen to the things that I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean accept any type of treatment. That don't mean you give and do your all and he don't have to give what you need too. Nah, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just telling y'all some of the things I've experienced that left a foul taste in my mouth that has slowed up my progression with women in my past. So that's all. Like I say, these videos are always my opinions and my thought process and the way I, things I've seen. I've seen a lot of failed marriages, I probably know more failed relationships and marriages than I know successful ones. And that's why I kind of understand what happens, because whenever I talk to people, it's all a bunch of the wrong stuff as to why. But that's a big one. That's a big one, ladies. Men have feelings too. And then you got to think about it. Try to go back on y'all arguments sometime and rethink about what you said to this man. And ask yourself, how would you feel if he was on the other foot? How would you feel if he told you that same stuff or handled you that same way? Just keep that level of respect. I feel like if you keep a high level of respect, long as he deserve it, you keep a high level of respect, then you won't mess up. But once you start losing respect for a man, you might need to go talk to him and let him know, hey, these are the things that's going on, and my respect for you kind of dropping. It ain't what you do, it's how you do it, because once you lose respect, you're going to start acting out. So, you know, but pay attention. When a man is taking care of the house, the home, the kids, the bills, the everything, man, respect that man. Do everything you're supposed to do as a woman for that man, because it sounds like he's already doing what he's supposed to do as a man. You may got a couple personal things you might want to tweak a little bit. Speak on it, and let's get it together. But anyway, I don't want this video too long. But yeah, ladies, respect that man. Love that man. Hush up when he talking. Stop being so quick to jump back and say something. You ain't hear what I said. Like I said, ultimately, men have feelings too. We all one and the same. Man and woman. W-O-M-A-N. Whoa, man, woman. We all one and the same. Don't never forget that. But anyway, so I hope, like I said, I hope this video helps y'all. I'm just trying to help y'all be, ladies, I'm trying to help y'all be as successful as y'all can and get what y'all want. You know what I'm saying? So as always, like, comment, subscribe. Holla at me.